I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. Hi, thanks for coming on the show. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
Hey everyone, my name is SuJin, and I'm a VTuber. I like water. I think that's all.
Water is good. It is very, well, you need it to live. We'll at least put it that way. There's nothing like a good bit of water, anyways. Thank you for coming on, and I want to know, folks out there want to know about you a little bit. When did you get started VTubing?
Yeah, I started VTubing last year of May.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually recommended to me by my therapist,
Mm-hmm.
and because I need to like socialize, I have a problem with socializing with other people,
Mm.
and yeah,
Yeah.
that was it. Actually, planning to like learn how to speak to other people, like
Yeah.
strangers,
Yeah.
because I have a problem with constructing my words.
Mm-hmm.
I always stutter. Maybe some of you can like notice that, but yeah, streaming helps me a lot with
What?
controlling this
That's really good.
stuttering that I
That's
I do.
excellent. I mean, that's a great way to not only enjoy yourself while you're playing the games and you're online with the folks, but you also get to do a little speech therapy and social therapy as well. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I kind of like it because I get to talk to a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
and everything about the stream is about the people's on the chat actually.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't have very good gaming skills that I can show to everybody. I yeah, I'm not a really good player in terms of video games. So
Well, I mean, you don't have to
especially
win.
like
It's boring if you win every time.
I guess yeah. So I die a lot. Every game that I play I die a lot.
That's
So
that's pretty
like
bad.
it's like the people on my chat is like really sadistic people, you know. These goofballs are like the most sadistic people that I've ever meet in my entire life. They
Uh,
just like seeing me dead.
it's pretty tough if you're playing a game like Stardew Valley to keep dying.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried that. Maybe one of these days I'll try a farming simulator. But
That's
usually I play horror games and uh call games that I can play with my viewers too.
so you do a lot of you do some of the games where you get the chat involved.
Yeah, I mostly do games where I can interact with my chat.
Mm. So what type of games are best, do you think, to interact with those folks that are rooting you on to your demise?
Well, I think the horror games they really like those, you know, because I die a lot in horror games.
Yeah.
Just like what I told you, these people are like sadistic community, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know,
but they
a bunch
keep
of weirdos. Me as well. I am a weirdo. So yeah,
they keep coming back though. I say they're always
yeah. I
coming.
keep coming back. I enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah. Folks come back for the entertainment. They always come back for no matter what the game is, they'll keep coming back for the person that's playing it. And it sounds like you got a good start to that. Even if they are enjoying enjoying you dying every few minutes or so in these particular games. Were you a fan of VTubers before you got started?
Well, actually, I don't have any knowledge about VTubers before.
Ah,
So since my therapist like told me about VTubing, like streaming online will help you a lot. That's what she actually recommended. Not really VTubing.
mm-hmm.
She just said something like, you should talk to people online more uh, to help you with interacting with people that you meet in personal.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I started searching about streaming and shit, and then I came I discovered like VTubing, and I think it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a lot of research. I think I researched for like a week, fixing my mom, getting ready my stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I say I know I'm already here. Last year I have like 50 followers.
Cool beans.
That was last year, and now we are going to 750, which is really nice.
That's excellent. And that's a great growth rate there for you. For someone who didn't even really know about VTubing before you got started. That's pretty good. It almost sounds
Yeah,
like it
I
was
don't even know what
yeah.
VTubing is before.
It almost sounds like it was made for you. It was waiting there for you.
It kind of felt that way because I get to express myself like a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Really different from my personal being,
Mm-hmm.
because how they treat me in real life is kind of different than how they treat me here, which is really different, because here when I'm VTubing, people can say a lot of stupid stuff to me, like they
Yeah.
can bully me
Yeah.
and shit like that. But in my personal life, they cannot do any of that,
Yeah.
because a lot of people are scared of me because I look big. So
So
people are like really cautious like around me and shit. But like here, these online people in my chat, they like bullying me because they can do that. So
well,
yeah.
yeah. So in a way, the having the avatar protects them rather than you.
Yeah, it's like yeah. The thing is, my avatar is really different, uh, on how exactly I look like. So it's just kind of amazing to me. Like I get to explore this path. Like how do people treat me if I look like this?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
yeah.
that's so. How has it affected your life away from the internet? Has it really helped you become a better communicator?
Well, most I do in real life is just sports, going to the gym, going to the grocery stores. So I guess it helped me a lot with interacting, asking the store clerks, like the
Right.
grocery clerks, how where to find the things that I need, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes,
But yeah, I met a lot of friends.
yeah.
I started talking to the people, like my neighbors, because I wasn't even socializing with them before.
Yeah, I mean, people sometimes take that for granted. Is that well, you just all you have to do is walk up and talk to somebody. But there's some people who just aren't built that way, and they have to kind of find a way and find to learn the skill to do it. I give you a lot of credit for that because obviously you wanted to become better at those social situations, and you've embraced it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, the most of the interactions that I have with my neighbors is just complaints, guys, because I'm really noisy at night because I'm playing horror games. So maybe I take it as a social interaction win for me because I get to interact with them, but at the same time, I bother their sleeping schedule. So
That's a
I don't know if that is positive or not. So yeah.
Well, if the police show up, then it's not so positive. But as long as you don't get fined or anything, I guess it's okay. You take that into account. The more money you don't lose, the better. In pretty much everything. What type of games are you playing? What games are you into right now?
Well, right now, I tend to enjoy like Identity 5
Okay.
and Valorant, and also a lot of horror games. Really, I just finished like Still Wakes the Deep. The problem
Okay.
that I have is that whenever I'm playing games that are really big, it tends to like cause some lag on stream. It
Mm.
crashes because like I am running a 3D model,
Uh-huh.
which is taking up a lot of CPU work and also RAM.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, if I'm going to play a big ass game, it's going to cause some problems
Mm-hmm.
uh for the stream as well.
Right.
So yeah, that's the only problem that I
Mm-hmm.
have.
Yeah.
But yeah, most of the times I just enjoy every game that I play.
Mhm. So tell me about this game that you
And
just finished. What type of what drew you to that game?
oh yeah, it Still Wakes the Deep is it's a horror game that involves with the oil rig. Uh, I think exploration that happened. I think it was from NASA.
Mm-hmm.
Not really sure with the context in real life, but it's based from real life
Mm.
situation. But the context of the game, so it was an oil rig located in the North Sea,
Mm-hmm.
and then that oil rig like encountered a supernatural being that turned turned people into monsters.
Oh,
So
so you
I've been chased around, yeah.
yes. So
And there's a lot. You're in the middle of the sea, so you cannot go anywhere
yeah,
really. So
yeah.
a lot of phobias right there has been woken up.
Oh, yeah. I can name you about a few of my own that are already tingling because of that description. But are you trying
Yeah,
to are you like within it trying to escape, or are you trying to clear it of the monsters? What are you trying to do?
yeah. The thing is that we are trying to escape and go back to the surface
Okay.
because we're trapped like in the middle of the ocean, right?
Right.
And then when I finished it, I really liked that how they associate how they made it into a horror game because it's really terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem that I didn't like is the ending.
Mm,
So I don't want to spoil the ending to people who hasn't
right.
played the game yet,
Right.
but really they really did kind of like turned it into some kind of like rushed game because
Wow.
they didn't formulate the ending really good.
Wow. It's kind of like when they stepped on a whoopee cushion at the end and said, "There you go. That's it. That's the end. Now go
Yeah,
home."
just that. That's
Yeah.
and that's it. Thank you for playing. Something like that
Yeah.
happened. So yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So I'm
like,
like really looking forward to playing Silent Hill 2, the rework, because they said that Silent Hill is like one of those really popular horror games.
oh yeah, those watching people play that type of game and that the Silent Hill is real. I can barely watch. I mean, I'm a big scaredy cat myself with these things, but to see that the tension that the people have while they're playing it, are you looking forward to that sort of thing when you finally get that on stream?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's going to be released, I think, in October. So we'll see that next month.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the thing is kind of like expensive though. So we'll have to save for it, guys.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to like play that game. And also one of these games that I'm planning to play in the future is Outlast.
Oh yeah.
Outlast. What do you call that? The DLC.
Mm.
Because we played one and two. We
Right.
already played the one and two, but we haven't played the DLCs yet. Well, Outlast is one of those terrifying games that I played the first time. Um, One of the best horror games that I played actually. That really made me scared and made me into a horror fan because I kind of like that adrenaline when I'm being chased. And then once you escape that person, it's like a problem you escaped, you know, and then you feel safe
Right.
afterwards. So yeah,
So
that
when you're playing these games, is it tough to interact with chat while you're doing it, or is it easy to keep them involved with? I think you'd have to really concentrate to do your best at them.
it is really it's really hard, you know, keeping the chat entertained while doing this because you have to be really focused on escaping that uh dangerous being that that is chasing you.
Hmm.
But at the same time, I find it relaxing that I have some people who are enjoying the game with me.
Hmm.
You know, because if I'm going to just play the game as it is with me alone, I think I'm gonna be really terrified. Like more than what I am feeling during that certain
Yeah.
situation. But with the chat, uh, because I know that the chat is watching and kind of like experiencing the same thing secondhand. So yeah, I think I am I'm really amazed with my chat,
Hmm.
and I'm really thankful that they're always there to laugh with me, laugh at me
Well,
because they always do.
you're
So yeah.
you're taking them with you, is what you're doing. You're taking them
Yeah,
along for the ride.
I like taking them. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like taking them with me in all of my playthroughs.
Yeah. That's excellent. That gives you a really good interplay with the folks who are there to watch with you and be a part of it. And then when you bring them into the game itself, when you play with them, that really creates a community, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm really amazed because of how unsocialized I am, like in personal,
Hmm.
and somehow we came together into creating a family here. So we do have a Discord server,
Hmm.
and which is not that active, but people are responding to messages and reacting to my post.
Hmm.
And but the chat while I'm live, they are really active. They're like feral or something.
I've got a question for you now. We got this started, and you didn't know that much about it. You kind of studied it before you got in. How long before you were comfortable with the microphone and the camera?
All right, so as soon as I started, I it took like months for me to like really feel comfortable with the microphone and the camera. Before I started, I was using a voice changer
Mm-hmm.
because I am not really comfortable with using my own voice.
Mm-hmm.
That's how scared I am, how anxious I am with interacting with other people, even in online,
Right.
because of my condition.
Mm-hmm.
So I was using a voice changer before.
Mm-hmm.
But then after a month, I kind of learned how to embrace myself
Mm-hmm.
and how to like involve myself, embrace my chat, my community,
Mm-hmm.
and make the stream seems like really natural.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I removed the voice changer. I introduced to them my real voice,
Well,
and that's what happened.
that's
And
excellent.
the rest is history.
That to have to you were able to get that confidence enough in yourself to really kind of go over that extra hurdle and immerse yourself a little bit more into the community.
Yeah,
Wow.
because I'm really 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 terrified into showing some of my personal experiences and some personal things on the stream,
Mm-hmm.
but it felt really good the time that I was sharing what I'm going through at some point, because I was going through
Mm-hmm.
uh something personal on that point in my life.
Right.
So I shared some of it, and it really feels good not taking the burden alone.
Right.
Like it feels really good like sharing it with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and especially my chat, sharing it with my community.
Yeah.
They kind of like they I feel like they really understood what I was going through. So that made me realize that making the stream more natural is something that I would like to like do in the future, and that's what I would like to keep, like just making things more natural.
Well, to me, and the conversation that we're having right now sounds extremely natural. I mean, it sounds. I don't know what you were going through before, but you're perfectly. I hate these words, normal, but I mean, you seem very relaxed. Um, has that come over time for you? The longer that you've been streaming, the more relaxed you are with being in front of the microphone.
Yeah, I think I'm really relaxed right now because they helped me out like for about an hour ago, so they were keeping me relaxed.
Hmm.
I'm really really nervous starting the stream,
Hmm.
and as I'm waiting for you, I talked to some of them, had fun with a lot of them. These goofballs like helped me really practice some of the key points that might be asked.
Well,
But I don't like scripted questions actually.
no.
That's why that's why I didn't ask for some of the questions that you'll be asking. I wanted to keep
Hmm.
everything like genuine,
Right.
everything genuine and everything natural. That's why also I am live streaming this interview,
Yeah.
so you can dive in with me, guys, with these questions that I'll get asked, and I have to answer.
Yeah. Well, I never written down a question in my life, so I don't do that sort of thing. We talk with folks and we react from what their answer is, and that way we have a real conversation. It's not just talking to each other, which makes a big difference, I think. And it sounds like you've got that kind of relationship now with your chat. Am I right on that?
Yeah, I feel like we do have I do have some sort of relationship with the chat here. I think they really like me, at the same time they hate me, and and I like what we are having right now. I feel like it's really genuine. I think you were right about having a good conversation right there. It's on your banner.
Hmm.
Uh, that is really showing right now.
Hmm.
I felt like at first it's gonna be an interview with questions that you've asked before,
Hmm.
but the more we dig deeper into the interview as this goes on.
Hmm.
I think it's really really just talking naturally, having a really good conversation with another person,
Yeah,
another human being.
yeah. It folks who are doing these, I mean, everybody has different stories and different reasons why they're doing VTubing. Your story is unique, I think, certainly from the folks I've talked to, and the fact that you're what's the best word to use? You are kind of blossoming with this a little bit, socially and personally with this is a wonderful thing, and it's something that I hope folks that are in your chat and folks that are other VTubers and some other VTubers do listen to these interviews take to heart, in that you can use this to um, maybe get over a few things, maybe use it as a therapy one way or another, not just an escape, but something that you can use to better your life. Um, Sounds like me. You've got this in aces right now.
Well, absolutely. I was actually thinking that this streaming platform is going to be some form of my escape, but no, not really, because right now I'm embracing it as part of my life.
Hmm.
So I think streaming is playing a really big role in my entire life right now.
Hmm.
I'm getting a lot of complaints with the neighbors, which means that I'm learning how to socialize with them. So I'm always saying sorry, guys, every night.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm loud, but they just laugh about it. Sometimes they just make jokes. Sometimes they just make jokes of about me
Hmm.
screaming at night.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I wake up some of them. My mom wakes up. My mom knocks at the door and just scolds me or something. It's fun. It's fun because I'm getting these normal interactions that a lot of normal people were experiencing before that I
Yeah.
haven't experienced
Yeah.
because I just stay at home.
Yeah.
I hate socializing. I don't dwell with human beings. I can't even order something in McDonald's, bro.
Oh,
I just do online ordering. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean that's probably best anyway. The McDonald's around here in the town that I live in, they're probably not going to get it right anyway. Now that I'm not. That's not that. Don't come at me, McDonald's. You know what's going on. The
Not sponsored, by the way.
Yeah. Oh no, there ain't no one going to sponsor me by the time it's done. um, but really, I'm glad to see that you have enjoyed yourself with what you've been doing so far with the streaming, and the folks have taken to you, and you've taken to them. Um, have you got any uh, big ideas what you want to do with the channel in the future? Is there some far off goal that you'd like to meet?
Well, actually, I don't really have a specific goal in the stream as long as I'm having fun.
Hmm.
I was actually being talked to doing some subathon, donathon, something like that.
Hmm.
So in exchange of money, I'll get to stream more hours, something like that.
Hmm.
But I am thinking different because my goal is not really about earning a stream. The earning that I get here is actually a bonus that
Hmm.
I get from the viewers.
Right.
They are giving me subs, even though I always tell them that it's not required because I'm doing this for my own self. I'm doing this as part of my therapy. So I don't do those subathon, donathon, something just to stream longer hours. I do that because my chat is like living in different time zones.
Right.
So some of them lives in the US, so some of them lives in Asia.
Hmm.
So that's why I stream longer. I stream as much as I can, so I can meet both of the community, like all together. Because I feel bad when somebody misses the what do you call that? Somebody comes in the chat and then they were saying that they're late. I'm
Hmm.
sorry, I'm late, something like that. So I just make the stream longer for them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like you got it all set up and a really good mindset for it too. And folks in the chat who are listening, I hope that you and this person continue to have a great relationship, because it's good for both of you, and it's good for the entire platform as a whole to have this type of interaction. I wish you absolutely the best, and if you got some big stuff coming up in the future, make sure and let me know so we can do an update and promote it for you. If you ever decide to do that 48-hour stream with no sleep, first of all, I'll tell you, don't do that. secondly, secondly, we'll promote it for you. But it's great to talk to you and nice to meet you. Thanks so much for coming on. We'll get you on again soon.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.